their plans is their plans. Let them plan. I'm there to win the fight, and after the fight, we can talk about everything.
Else Israil Madrimov has made a bold declaration ahead of his fight against Terence Crawford, saying confidently that he will.
Israil Madrimov beat Terence Crawford.
This division, my division, big drama show. Я верю Аллаха.
This confident statement comes after recent developments where Crawford has been training with the legendary Floyd Mayweather and Andre Ward, a collaboration that caught us. However, this collaboration does not intimidate Madrimov at all with his eyes, already looking at a fight with another legend.
Like pretty much like everyone else, Andre Ward is another great fighter. So having him helping Terence, maybe gonna help him, maybe not. We'll see in the ring. You know, the ring will show who prepared, where, how, who helped, what's gonna help, what's not gonna help.
Not going to help Madu isn't fazed by Crawford's decision to train with Mayweather or even Andre Ward instead. Madrimov views this partnership as an opportunity to showcase his skills against a fighter being groomed by one of the sport's greatest minds I respect, their legacy and what they have achieved. But when I step into the ring, it's just me and Terence. No one amount of training can prepare him for the power and intensity I'm bringing. Madrimov
he really respects Kurbanov. He has there's nothing coming back at him. He's
in trouble here, Kurbanov. The right hand's coming through. It's deep it.
Three are now only days remaining to the fight, with Madrimov bringing an impressive professional record of 101, including 7 knockouts into Thering. Crawford will be facing a younger and highly motivated opponent in Madop. The Uzbek boxer has been quite confident and determined that he will still be a tough opponent for Crawford, emphasizing that his power will be the decisive factor in the fight. God,
and God does everything at the time that it has to be done, and I'll do everything possible, what I can, to win this.
Madrimov's camp has been particularly focused on enhancing his punching power and speed, preparing him to deliver a knockout blow. I've been working on my conditioning and post shot, making sure that every punch I throw has the potential to end the fight. Madrimov explained his training regime back in his camp includes intense sparring sessions, strength conditioning, and strategic drills designed to exploit any weaknesses in Crawford's defense. The news of Crawford training with the likes of Ward and Floyd are quite interesting. Mayweather, known for his defensive mastery and ring IQ, could impart invaluable tactics to Crawford, potentially sharpening his defensive game and strategic approach. This collaboration suggests that Crawford is not taking Madrimov lightly and is looking to add new dimensions to his skill set. However, Madrimov remains unfazed by these developments, asserting that his style and preparation are unique challenges that Crawford has not faced. Before they can teach Terence all the tricks in the book, but the ring doesn't lie. My goal is clear: to knock him out.
Tired. I am feeling good, great, you know. We are done training camp really well.
This approach aims to ensure that Madrimov is ready for any adjustments Crawford might make under Mayweather's guidance. We've been studying Crawford's past fights, looking at his tendencies, and preparing for all possible scenarios. I'm ready for whatever he brings. Madrimov said Madrimov's emphasis on knockout power is a critical part of his strategy. And if we're being honest, he does make sense when he says he's bringing in the power in the ring. Considering his gym body and his recent training video, it's understanding that Crawford has a reputation for being difficult to hit cleanly. Madrimov's camp has focused on timing and accuracy, looking to land significant punches that can turn the fight in his favor. The strategy revolves around creating openings through pressure and counter-punching, capitalizing on any momentary lapses in Crawford's defense. As the fight approaches, both camps are keeping their final preparations under wraps, maintaining a strategic silence about specific game plans. However, Madam's confidence suggests that he believes he has found a key to unlocking Crawford's defenses. This is the fight where I show the world what I'm capable of. I'm not just aiming to win, I'm aiming to make a statement, he said. Despite having fewer professional fights than Crawford, Madrimov believes he has the experience and skills to win. Madrimov has a rich background in boxing with over 300 amateur fights, including 200 in international competitions. He thinks this experience gives him an edge, even though he hasn't had as many professional bouts.
Over 300 amateur fights with 200 international fights. You know, I have experience being around the world, fighting all the styles and everything.
He feels that many of Crawford's past opponents were not in their prime when they fought him, which makes Madrimov confident about his chances experience-wise. Yes, I have 10 professional fights, but it's high quality. All 10 were WBA fights. All 10 were 12-rounders against stiff opposition, Madrimov shared with Ringside Intel. According to him, he is certain that he has faced a good level of competition, which he believes has prepared him well for this upcoming challenge.
It's a big opportunity for me, huge opportunity, and experience-wise, you know, yes, I have 10 professional fights, but it's a high quality. All 10 was WBA.
Madrimov continued to add to his power, comparing it to that of Gennady Golovkin. Known for his knockout ability, he pointed out that Crawford, at 36 years old, is stepping into a new weight division at 154 lbs, which could be a big factor in the fight. Madrimov hinted that Crawford's age and inactivity, having been mostly out of the ring for the past year, might make this a particularly...
Check this out. This is Madrimov, who Terence Crawford is fighting on August 3rd. Let me tell you something. Crawford got his hands full.
We have some things we've been watching. We're not going to talk about it right now, Madrimov said, suggesting that his team has spotted weaknesses in Crawford's game that they plan to exploit. He mentioned that many fighters seem to be mentally defeated even before they face Crawford, possibly due to his strong reputation and unbeaten record. However, Madrimov believes his mental toughness sets him apart, making him a formidable opponent for Crawford. Crawford's career, according to Move, has been carefully managed with his prom. Mater selecting opponents that help build an impressive-looking record, but perhaps not as tough as it appears. Madrimov is determined to show that he can compete at the highest level and prove himself against a top-tier fighter.